Have you ever made a very small decision that you didn't think much about at the time, but later you realized it changed your life? Today I want to tell you a simple story. There's nothing dramatic in this story. No big success. No big failure. Just one small decision, and how it slowly changed everything. At that time, my life was very normal. I woke up every morning at the same time. I went to work. I did what I had to do. I went home. I felt tired. Every day felt very similar. I was not unhappy, but I was not excited either. I often told myself, this is just life. This is how it is. Everyone feels like this. At night, I lay in bed. I looked at my phone. I watched short videos. I scrolled and scrolled. Sometimes I saw people online talking about their dreams, their goals, their new skills. I closed the app. I thought, that's not for me. I don't have time. I'm too tired. And honestly, I was a little afraid. Afraid to try something new. Afraid to fail. Afraid to feel stupid. One evening, after a long day, I sat alone at my desk. The room was quiet. The light was soft. I felt very tired, but also very empty. I opened my laptop. I wasn't looking for anything special. I just wanted to pass time. Then I saw a simple sentence online. Just start with 10 minutes. That was it. Not change your life, but become successful. Just start with 10 minutes. I looked at the clock. 10 minutes didn't sound scary, I thought. Okay, 10 minutes won't change anything. And that was my small decision. I decided to spend just 10 minutes doing something different. I chose something very simple. I didn't plan too much. I didn't prepare perfectly. I just started at first. It felt uncomfortable. I didn't know what I was doing. I felt slow. My mind said, you're wasting time. This is useless. You should stop. But I looked at the clock. Only 5 minutes passed, I told myself. Just finish 10 minutes. So I continued. When the time was over, I stopped. I closed the laptop, and I felt something strange. Not happiness. Not success, just a small sense of pride. I thought, I did it. I didn't quit. That night I slept a little better. The next day, I remembered that feeling. It was small, but it was real, so I made the same decision again. 10 minutes. Some days were easy. Some days were very hard. Some days I didn't want to do it at all, but I told myself, just 10 minutes, no more. And something interesting happened. 10 minutes sometimes became 15. 15 became 20. But even when it stayed at 10, I still felt proud. I stopped thinking about results. I stopped thinking about the future. I focused only on today, only on starting. Asterisk. The change did not come suddenly. There was no big moment, no clear sign, but slowly. I started to feel different. I felt more confident. Not because I was good, but because I was consistent. I trusted myself a little more. I stopped saying, I can't, and started saying, I'll try. My days still looked normal, but inside something was moving. Of course, I failed many times. Some days I skipped. Some weeks, I lost motivation. Sometimes I thought, what's the point? But the difference was this. I didn't quit completely. I always came back. And every time I came back, it was easier. I learned something very important. You don't need motivation. You need a small habit. Before, I waited to feel ready now. I just started. Before, I wanted perfect conditions. Now, I worked with what I had. Before, I was afraid of looking bad. Now, I cared more about progress than opinions. That small decision changed the way I think. Asterisk one day. Months later, I looked back. I realized how far I had come. Not far in a big way, but far compared to who I was before. And it all started with this thought: 10 minutes is enough. This is what I learned from that small decision. You don't need a big plan. You don't need confidence. You don't need talent. You just need to start small and continue. Change doesn't come from big actions. It comes from small actions repeated many times. Asterisk if you are listening to this now and you feel stuck. Let me tell you something. You don't need to change your life today. Just make one small decision. 10 minutes. One step. One try. That might be the decision that changes everything. Final line signature ending for your channel. Thank you for listening. Be patient with yourself. And remember, small steps still move you forward.
Cảm ơn bạn đã lắng nghe đến cuối video. Hãy nghe lại video này mỗi ngày để quen tai và nói tự nhiên hơn. Đừng lo nếu bạn chưa hiểu hết, chỉ cần nghe đều đặn, bạn sẽ tiến bộ từng ngày. Chúc bạn học tốt và hẹn gặp lại ở video tiếp theo.